What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. We're going to start off by making our yeast with warm water, setting that aside. Then we're going with flour, a pinch of salt, and some sugar. All the measurements will be in the description below. I just realized that I can use my mixer, so I transferred it to that bowl, making a little well for my yeast mixture, which has foamed up a bit. Okay, I'm going to add in the olive oil, like I said, look for in the description, and then I'm adding a bit of vanilla essence. We're putting that with the dough hook. Okay, we're going to mix that up for at least 10 minutes. Okay, see how your dough's looking. Mine needed a bit more flour, but don't be scared. This is going to be quite a sticky dough. Okay, so guys, as I said, you see it's quite sticky, but don't worry, we're going to heavily flour our surface. Okay, put some more flour on the top, and we're going to roll it out, leaving it decently thick. Okay, we don't want it to be too rolled out, so I don't give exact measurements here, but do what you think feels good. Now I'm just using a cup to cut out the circular shapes. Okay, I'm going to put that on a tray, and we're going to let those rise for an additional hour. Okay, so we let the dough rise initially for an hour, I forgot to say. Okay, we let the dough go for an hour, and now that they're in shape, we're going to let them go for one more hour. So I'm just going to get as many here as I can, roll it out again. Okay, and we're going to add that again all to our tray, and they're going to start rising beautifully. I'm going to use some Glad wrap just to cover it, and there we go. I'm doing the last two in ball shapes. The others I did in the other shape, and that's how it looks. Okay, before we cover it to rise for an additional hour. So the dough rose for an hour already, and now it's another hour rising. I'm going to get my oil up to the heat. I'm going to do the chopstick test. Make sure it's bubbling. Make sure the oil is hot enough, but you don't want the oil to be too hot. Okay, I don't use a candy thermometer. I just go by feeling. If you see that your oil is getting too hot, if it starts to smoke, bring the flame down a bit, add a bit more oil to the pan, and that way you'll bring down the temperature. So we're going to let our donuts cook on each side for about 2 minutes. You want that beautiful golden color. You don't want to overcook it. You also don't want to have a doughy, undercooked donuts. So I'd say about 2 minutes on each side. You can see they're beautifully done. There's that gorgeous ring in the middle. That's a good sign that you're doing well, that color contrast. Now we're going to do it batch by batch, not putting too many in at the same time. Okay, I'm using my chopstick, okay, a great kitchen gadget, and this is helping me to flip the donuts. Okay, again, another 2 minutes on each side, and then we transfer it to a cooling rack. We're going to let them cool completely before we think about adding a filling. And there's my little baby. She's crying. She already wants one. She can't even wait. She's too excited. So here, guys, are the cool down donuts. What I've done now, I'm going to cut a hole in each of them on the side and a little hole on the top. I like to add, okay, from both sides. As you see here, we have the Lotus Spread. I'm using my kid's medicine syringe to insert the filling. Delicious Lotus biscuit spread. Big up to Lotus, filling all of them. I won't show you, but I did fill up each one on the side and on top. Make sure we got enough of that delicious Lotus goodness. Okay, so now that they've all been filled, we're going to top it with some beautiful icing sugar, caster sugar, whatever you call it. This is really going to make the difference, make them look professional, make them look delicious, and look how pretty that is. I'm also going to top off the donuts with some more Lotus Spread, okay, as decorations. All right, I've already taken two. My kids have already requested to start eating. These I'm putting, a little dot on the top as decoration, but obviously, you can go fancy with your decor. I did another little design here. Again, nothing too fancy, nothing high tech, but it looks pretty, it's exciting. It's really going to impress your family, impress your guests, and yeah, pretty simple to do. And we really love this Lotus Spread. It's dairy free, it's actually vegan, and there you go, guys, the final result. I highly recommend this. These are delicious. The whole family loves them. It's a huge hit. Not good for the diet, but great for Chanukah. Try it out. It's very easy. I guess the hardest part is waiting for the dough to rise in the second time. Highly recommend it. Chanukah Sameach. Enjoy.